apps.
Apps?
Yeah, we got apps. We got free apps.
Welcome to the Daily Appster. Short time we spend together today is devoted to iOS applications, either for the iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. Not just any applications, but free ones. I'm James, and I sort through all the terrible application muck to find the gems you've been searching for. This is the Daily Appster for April 27th, 2011. And I've got some awesome apps today. First one I want to talk about is called, the short name is Twinflix. The long name is Twinflix: Falling Blocks Puzzle Tetris Game. This is a semi-Tetris clone. And I guess the main difference is that you're actually going head-to-head against the computer. You've got the left side, you've got the controls in the middle, and then on the right side is the computer player. They're doing the same thing you're doing, and you're trying to beat them. When you create a line, it throws some blocks over on their side. And I know there's been Tetris clones like this before, but this one's done really well. It's really pretty. It's a lot of fun. Once you start playing, it's really hard to stop. So check out Twinflix. Next app I want to talk about is called Filtermania. Filtermania. This is a photography application that allows you to take your photos, it kind of crops them down to a square size, then you'll be able to apply filters to them. And there's tons of filters here. You got all kinds of filters to choose from. Lots of them are cool, some of them are not so cool. But what's really great about this is that when you get tired of the filters that you have, you can browse through this online database of filters and pick some more filters that you like. You can browse through there, and from what I could tell, those are all free too. If you want to make some cool little images and show them off, then check out Filtermania. Next app I want to talk about is called Multitask for iPhone. Multitask for iPhone. And this doesn't sound like a game, but it is. And it's actually a really intriguing game. It's also a really hard game. You've got 4 boxes. Each one of these boxes is its own game. One game you're trying to jump over this wall. One game you're flying and you can't hit the top or the bottom. And then the other 2 games are you're sliding the device back and forth, but you're having to play these all at once. So you're having to tap to jump over stuff, and you're having to tap to increase or decrease your velocity, and you're having to tilt the device back and forth to make sure you're not going to hit these oncoming triangles. It gets crazy really fast. You're able to get power-ups that you can actually upgrade, that slow down some of the games or turn off some of the games momentarily, and you're just trying to go as long as you can. Very cool, and that's called Multitask for iPhone. Next app I want to talk about is called SpyPic. SpyPic. It allows you to take pictures in a spy-like manner. You want to take some pictures, but you don't want people to see that you're taking pictures? Well, this will allow you to do that. And the way it does it, you'll open it up, and the camera will be running, and if you tap the screen, it will take a picture. But on the screen, it'll show, like you're reading a book, or you can swipe over and you can have it look like you're playing solitaire, or that you're using the calculator, or several other, there's a whole bunch of alibi screens. You can change the transparency of that screen so that you can kind of see what you're taking a picture of, just with a up and down swipe. There's a lot of options here. Seems like a really cool app if you're wanting to take pictures secretly, or just pretend to be a spy. But it does warn to turn it to vibrate so that it doesn't make that camera sound, because it will still make the camera sound if you don't have it on vibrate. And that's called SpyPic. SpyPic, one word. Next app I wanted to just briefly mention, it's called Clowning Around, Clowning-Around. I've talked about this before, I think it was in episode 7 actually. It's a Cut the Rope clone. It's on sale again. If you're really into Cut the Rope, but this time instead of feeding a little monster guy, you're trying to get clowns in barrels. Check out Clowning-Around. That brings us to the Always Free section of the show. This is where I talk about an app that is always free, and today I want to talk about Stanza. Stanza. This is an application that you'll use to read books on your device. It's universal, and it looks fantastic. You can take books that you already have on your computer, you can put them into Stanza and read them, or you can go into the Get Books section, and you can get books from any number of places. It supports all the Project Gutenberg books, which is like a ton, public domain books, feed books, all kinds of free content in there, original books, independently published. You'll be able to download those books onto your device and read them at your leisure. The reading interface is great. You'll tap on the right side to turn the page, you'll tap on the left side to go back, you tap in the middle, it'll bring up the menu. Works really well. If you're into reading on your device, there's no reason not to have Stanza. Check it out. It's awesome. You can follow the show and find the links to all the apps I've talked about at thebigskillet.com. If you'd like to email me for any reason at all, you can do that at thedailyapster@gmail.com. And I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/thedailyapster. Thanks to iCactus for the opening and closing music. Until next time, enjoy your free apps.